Hi, I'm Mark Camoccio and we're here on a lovely day at Pete's airgun farm. We're out on one of their outdoor ranges and I'm here to show you the Weihrauch 75, which is their single stroke pneumatic pistol. It's a very nice pistol. I've been very fond of these. I do love the single stroke design of any air gun really, and this really does appeal. As I say, the price wise, if you think of their spring piston model, the 45 comes in at 266, and this one is 317 currently. That's full retail, and I think it's pretty good value at that. You've got a very well made and well finished sort of typical Weihrauch product. The frame sort of roughly follows the HW75. You've got much better grip, sort of semi-anatomical style walnut grips. They're ambidextrous, but they're very comfortable, so it's not too much of a compromise there. Got a nice sort of hugging feel to it, and you've got a palm shelf which supports the hand. So all in all, it does handle very nicely. Just a quick basic on the layout. You've got, as I say, the 45 is sort of more of a follow of a semi replica of the Colt 45 American service gun. You've still got much the same frame there on the profile. You've got much the same two-stage trigger, but that is a very nice, it's not full match, but it's a nice trigger. You can adjust it so you've got a very reasonably light and very crisp release on the trigger, which obviously makes all the difference for serious accuracy. Now with these, so you've got a manual safety catch as well, so you don't have to touch that, it's there if you need it. I'm not a fan of safety, so I won't be touching it anytime soon, but if you want one, it's part of the design. So with this, where it differs from the 45 is that the hammer actually does knock open the valve on the shot. So to cock it, you can pull that back. You can either cock it the action first or do the hammer, makes no odds. So I'll cock the hammer there. Then to release the top carriage, to actually cock the action, you press that there, hold that through and pull that up. That now releases, so that's the catch at the back. So you're pressing that and then it will release the top carriage. And now with these, any single stroke, it's one consistent stroke. So you've always got to basically, to be consistent and to maximise consistency on the power, you want to open that to exactly the same, always open it fully to exactly the same point every time. The reason being that, as you can see there, that's the inlet hole. At the end of that stroke, it takes in air, and the return stroke is actually compressing the air that you've taken in. So if you bring that lever back to a different place every time, in theory you're taking in a different volume of air. That said, single strokes, pretty well all the ones I've ever used over the years, phenomenally consistent. One of the best systems over a chronograph. So and of course it's recoilless, or almost recoilless. So there's a lot going for this, and they do handle very, very nicely. I was going to say I'll fire this off for safety, of course, because it is recoilless and single stroke. You can dry fire it, so it may look unsafe, but we're outside on our own on an outdoor range here. So that's to close the action. And you can obviously hear the air release there. We haven't fired a pellet, but it's just emptied the chamber. I'll just do that again just to show you. So you're pressing your button to release the carriage all the way forwards. Assuming you've put a pellet in, you've now compressed the air inside. Hammer to prime it. And that fires the shot. There's very little sensation to these as far as any kick or vibration, and they're very slick in operation. I'll just show you some groups that I've done earlier. These are representative. That's at 10 yards. That's at 10 yards. That's sub half an inch. That's just with open sights, freehand. Just to test the optimum accuracy on it, I put a pistol scope on And as I say, I'm no pistol expert, but it's sort of, you know, you can get in virtually one ragged single hole that will hold a pellet. So it's very capable. Very nice pistol. So there we have it. That's the Weihrauch 75.